this is the problem. On this kind of movement here, we're going in the green zone. Green zone, when it's coming in too close, this is a big problem. Like this, to keep him up the way. Okay, so this is called distant control. Control your opponent, keep in line like that. Don't let him come to your space. The most important thing is, if here, when he hit me, it's a little bit difficult. You can see, he hit, I can control. But when he get to here, when he hit, it's very difficult to see what's going on. So the most important thing is keep him in your distance, okay? So when he come, try to have your hand like this, keep him a distance, and then just push him out of the way, okay? And when you're working with this line here, when he like that, you got to make sure you fit one like this. Don't just go like that and push, because you lost balance, okay? So the most important, when he came in, you stop him and leg in like this, leg inside of that here. If you come forward, it's easier for you to attack in a minute, okay? If you to move easier. So the most important thing to learn, to understand, when he coming to me, my hand is here to stopping him. If he try to do something, my hand is get into this position. I can push him down here. I can easily move him, okay? This is important. Now, another thing you got to get used to understand as well, when you have your hand, don't have it here, because he still can move the arm. So when you have the hand, try to have it here. So you move the arm, you can see that, you know where they are. So when you put your hand into them, to keep him a distance here, and don't try to do like this, because he will need you in the nut straight away. Okay, if you go like this, and then he will need you in the nut. So you're going like this, when he knee, it could be difficult for him to knee you. Okay, so the most important thing to learn to get used to understanding is, you got somebody into your personal space. Keep your hand like this. Okay, so now move. It could be difficult. I control. Because it's nothing happening yet. You don't want to hurt him yet. Okay, because you don't know what's going on yet. So you need to find out what's happening. So you don't like to hurt him. You just shift and you just move him and just move out of the way. Okay, so it's very basic. But if I have your hand in here, if you try to do something, it's easy for me to control him. Okay, this is important. Easy for me to move out, and I can shift him this way. Okay, so few things you need to learn on this one here. First one is learn to have your hand into here, forward the feet like this, and shift him out of the way. Okay, that's the first basic thing. And second thing you want to learn and understand as well, when you have your hand in here, you try to push hand up like this, like normal. So when I go like that, he hand up like this. Okay, so when you hand up like this already, same thing. Bring your hand down like that to control, and then shift him out of the way. Okay, so the two basic movement. When you have it here, you put your hand up, and then you bring your hand like this down, so you control him and shift forward. The feet again go to the basic understanding of it. Okay, so the basic hand coming in, and you put your hand up, pull it down, and shift. If you coming in, you don't put your hand up, your hand is here, you just move him out of the way. Very basic and simple. Okay. Second thing is you need to learn as well, when you're here, when the hand's up, it's easier for you to control him later on and offset the line. It's very easy. So the idea now, what we get used to, is this hand come up, pull it down, control the line. Okay, if you like that, if it's too strong, when you got problem, you clap them, so you're down here. When it's down here, it's easy for you to work later. So this is why you have to have your hand like this. Okay, both into here, and then shift them out of the way, forward, and learn to control the line here. Okay, very basic and simple. Okay, thank you for that. So that's very basic of understanding onto the green zone. Is really nothing happening. You go to the party, somebody come in front of your face. Keep him in your personal space. Keep him in a distance and get rid of them. That's the first thing. If you put your hand up, pull them out of the way, and shift him out of the way. You're using that to get you to understanding a basic idea. So easier for you to start to shift him into something, or push him into the wall, or do all the movement later on. Spend some time to practice. I will see you on the next lesson.